Could you please give a brief background or description of yourself and where do you work? So, I am Melhamar Pedarsi Asani. I am 26 years old and I am a registered social worker. I finished my bachelor's degree in social work in Mindanao State University, Marawi City, and my master's degree also in social work in University of Southern Philippines Foundation in Cebu City. I have been in the field of social work for 5 years now, and currently I am working with International Justice Mission for almost 4 years now. Is social work your top choice as a course? Why or why not? Okay, so to be honest, social work has never been my top choice as a course. Growing up, I really wanted to become a nurse and end up becoming a doctor. So in my first year in college, I took up nursing and finished it. I was ready to take my pin and cap and enter second year. But then my orthopedic surgeon advised my parents that I should get a corrective surgery for my scoliosis and as soon as possible because my scoliosis has been getting worse. I was 15 by that time and I had my surgery and I needed to take a year off from school, and yeah, because of the complications after my surgery. The recuperation has never been easy. So when I got back from school, um, or in the university, I got so frustrated. I guess my determination to become a nurse and a doctor wasn't that enough. So then I decided to shift to a different course, um, which is social work. My family thought that taking up social work would be a good decision because it has a licensure exam. So in getting like a job, especially here in the Philippines, eligibility, like, having an eligibility is like a must. So yeah, that's how I ended up getting social work. Considering you are already a registered social worker, what do you really hope to accomplish before you were employed by your agency? Before I was employed by IJM or International Justice Mission, I really wanted to get myself trained on finding ways to solve problems, especially the social issues here in the Philippines. I wanted to have opportunities to progress in the organization. And I also wanted to improve my skills, especially in case management, most especially in improving my communication skills, and mastering the art of dealing with people, especially with strangers, because by nature I am really an introvert. Um, I I just I just don't find comfort in dealing or making small talks with people, and I think that's kind of something that I am struggling with and also working on, especially right now. But yeah, also professionally, what I wanted to accomplish is that um, I wanted to have a legacy in the social work profession. Um, yeah, something like that. I don't know how to accomplish that, but I'm working on it. And I know improving myself in the aspect that I know that I am weak would really matter most since yeah, I'm finding ways on how to improve myself and yeah, just doing the things that I need to do and not being afraid to make mistakes along the way. In relation with your current job, how will you describe social work? In this organization, I can describe social work as a profession that protects or protect people from violent forces of injustice by securing rescue and restoration for victims and ensuring public justice systems work for the poor. With your current occupation, how do you balance your work and your personal life? So I balance my work and personal life by really setting boundaries. Like in practice, I make sure that on weekdays I stick to the 8 hours work. But it depends on, like, especially if we have like we need to do or assist a rescue operation on weekends or extend up to like nighttime. But then in practice, like I make sure that I would always spend like 8 hours a day for work, and then after that I need to stick to my own responsibilities, own roles as like a daughter to my parents, a sister to my brothers, and also a friend to my friends. So yeah, just setting boundaries also for my personal and work related stuff. And also, like during weekends, I try my best to not to read emails, especially if it's not urgent. If it can work until the next working day, then I will wait until the next working day. So it's a way of self-care when you divide or you set boundaries between your personal life and your work life. It's also a way to take care of your sanity, especially because like social work as a profession is really emotionally draining and physically tasking, most especially like the kind of work that we have in IJM. So yeah, I try to take care of myself, like I travel and things like that, and also give time for myself, like to pamper myself, like go to places that I've never been before, and also like having a massage or like cleaning my nails. Yeah, so that's it. Do you find your current work the most difficult to handle? What was the most difficult case you have worked on? I can say that my current work is a very challenging work. The most difficult case that I have worked on was a cyber sex trafficking case, which was a referral from the UK police, where the perpetrator was actually the eldest sister of the rescued victims, and then she has been abusing children multiple times, like a lot of times, for about from 2011 until 2017, and then including her younger sisters. The UK police sent a hard drive that contains like about 60 gigabytes of child exploitative materials, and they have recovered that in the gadgets of a file that they have apprehended in the year 2017. And then they found out that the perpetrator who has been sending these videos and pictures is from here in the Philippines. So they forwarded it to the authorities here in the Philippines, and then we help assist the rescue operation and filing of charges against this perpetrator here in the Philippines. And yeah, it has been very challenging for me because um, I can I can't just um, imagine how the victims have felt even before they were rescued, because like they have been abused for almost half of their lives. And then what's hard in this case is that it's their sister who's been abusing them. And then when I asked if um, their parents knew about the abuse and then what they have done to help them, they said that their parents do not have any choice, because they lack the resources, they are poor, and they cannot feed they cannot they cannot eat if they won't do this shows. So yeah, it's really heartbreaking, but I thank God because they were rescued. And also the kids right now, especially the sisters, has been thriving. And although they are having a really hard time establishing relationships with others, but I know, and I have like I can see that they're going to be successful one day. I hope so, and I've been praying for that. And yeah, they will thrive, and they will make a difference in their lives, especially in their families.